Let's talk about something that's not talked about enough in real estate, and that is lending discrimination. Oftentimes when people think about discrimination in the home buying process, it's usually either with the appraisal or interactions with the realtor, but nobody ever talks about discrimination that happens during the mortgage process. So I want to do that today. I actually want to give you 10 examples of lending discrimination so that you can be aware and then protect yourself in the future. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Kim McBride, also known as Get Keys with Kim. I'm a licensed associate broker as well as a broker in Maryland, DC, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and the Dominican Republic. Let's talk about it, y'all. All right, so number one is probably the most common of what people hear about, and that is redlining. So that is whenever a mortgage lender denies or avoids giving someone a loan in a certain zip code due to race and demographics. So an example would be, even though a person may qualify, the lender will deny them a loan in a certain zip code. It could be two borrowers that are looking at the same area, and they will have the, let's say, very similar or the exact same financial profile, and they will tell one person, yep, you're fine, and then the other person, no, you've been denied. Number two would be charging higher interest rates due to race. Number three is steering borrowers to riskier loans, so subprime mortgages or adjustable rate mortgages. So in this instance, a person may be qualified for a better option, but they're being pushed to an option that probably will cost them more in the long run. Number four would be denying a loan for no clear reason at all. Just so you know, lenders must provide a written explanation as to why a loan is denied. So if this ever happens to you, look for that written explanation. Number five, it can be something as simple as just discouraging applicants. Just saying to them, you know what, I don't think you're gonna qualify, so there's no point in you actually filling out this application because you're likely going to be denied. Sometimes discrimination shows up as discouragement even before the application is submitted. Number six is different down payment requirements. So this could be lenders just saying, okay, well, anyone who's of this particular racial group will have to put down X amount of down payment. If you're part of this group, you have to put down this amount of down payment, when really it should be equal across the board if people's financial profiles are very similar regardless of their race. Number seven is unequal customer service. So for clients that maybe a lender doesn't want to work with for their own biases, being less communicative with them, less responsive with them, so that they don't have to work with them. So they're not actually saying out of their mouth, I don't want to work with you. They're just giving them poor customer service and misinformation, or even lack of information when requested. Now this sounds crazy, but it does happen. Number eight is denying a loan due to maternity leave. This is a fair housing violation for familial status, and individuals that are pregnant or on maternity leave can get loans. Number nine, discriminating against disability income. As long as there's documentation and it's consistent, it should be counted. So anytime the lender is like, I don't want to count this, this is not real income and things like that, that is discriminatory practices. And then finally, number 10 is targeting certain communities with predatory loans. And so even though a lender may have a bias towards a community, they may still say, that's fine, I will still work with them, but I'm going to push a product on them, or I'm going to put them in a program that is going to be detrimental to them financially. This mainly happens in communities of color and minority communities. So just so you know, lenders and mortgage professionals need to follow federal laws like the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, as well as fair housing, just like everybody else. You already know the 7 federally protected classes, but in case you don't, go back a few videos so you know in what ways even lenders cannot discriminate. That is why whenever I recommend lending professionals to anyone, I usually recommend 3. I tell my clients, talk to 2 or 3 lenders, get a feel, ask questions. If something doesn't seem right, you vibe with your tribe, move on to someone else. Go to a realtor to get a second opinion, and work with individuals who are transparent and open about their process and who will be fair with you. You'll know when someone, you just get that feeling. You'll know when someone is not treating you fairly. Nonetheless, I hope you learned something new today. I hope you come back, ask your questions, comment, share, like this. Follow me if you're not already following me. Make it a great day on purpose, and then do what? Get keys with Kim. All right, I'll talk to you later. Deuces.